Looks like it's about to fucking rain or something. Some big-ass dust storm or... I don't even know. It's like a combination of gray and tan and... I don't know. Just mean looking. Ooh. I mean, yeah, there's a bunch of artifacts in the pool, so that's how you know that there's some sort of wind or storm or something going on here. Oh my god, I'm stuck in that Fortnite storm. All I have is bandages. Boy, what the... Oh, today is cut day 33. Yeah, cut day 33. We have a pull workout today, so that will be a week 7 as well. Week 7, cut day 33. Week 7 of the Jeff Nipper program. Feels like I've been doing the Jeff Nipper program for 70 weeks, not 7 weeks. It's because it's the 10-day asynchronous split, more like probably 12-day. So it's probably been about double the time of 7 weeks, probably been about 14 weeks we've been doing it, but hey, Dan, what are you going to do? Gonna go to completion. I'm not just gonna be like, oh, this program, this split's been too long, man. I need something different. He's got good programs. He knows his shit. Why would I switch it up? That's just ignorant of me. So quote of the day is, if you aren't learning, you're dying. So I think too many people, once they get out of school, they never learn again. They never push themselves to learn. They never force themselves to learn. They never put themselves in an environment to learn. So many people, they're just negligent of even continuing to learn from reading books or taking courses that are going to advance their life and to bet on themselves. And I think so many people, they just get into a comfort zone. They just get into their comfort bubble, and they're like, yeah, like, why would I need to learn? I already went to school. Like, that's the mentality they have. And it's like, if you're not continuing to learn, your brain not only physically is deteriorating, as in, you're not challenging your brain to want to learn new stuff and to retain memories, and your brain and your mental health will go to shit if you're not continuing to learn and to challenge it. I mean, literally, it's probably been proven that when people stop learning, they stop using their brain, they stop doing mental puzzle, they stop doing puzzles and other challenging stuff in their life. Well, they just lose mass in their brain because they're not using it, right? If you don't use it, you lose it like a normal muscle. And outside of that, you're dying literally, as in like your spirit, your personality, your aura, because you're not continuing to learn. You're just stagnant. You just stay in the same place your entire life. When you're learning stuff, you're continuing to evolve that, incorporate that into your experiences and how you view the world. And if you just stop learning, you just stop caring to learn, you just stop implementing it in your own life, you're going to be the same person your entire life. And who the fuck wants to be the same person when they were 21 versus when they were 81? Obviously nobody. And of course, you're just going to learn stuff by just being a normal human and be functioning correctly. But I think you should actually apply and try to apply yourself to learning stuff and put yourself out there and continue to challenge yourself. Because when you continue to challenge yourself, you're continuing to challenge who you are as a person, continuing to challenge your success, continuing to challenge your confidence, your ego, as well as just what you're capable of doing. And I think that's just the normal experience of being a human overall. And I think we should all do that. We should just challenge ourselves for our brain health, the physical health of things, but also our mental health and our spiritual health. And I think so many different factors goes into so many different realms, different subjects of life that go into just learning stuff overall. So if you aren't learning, you're dying. Make sure you're learning something new every day. Challenge yourself. Take that course, buy that book, read that book. Do whatever you got to do to continue to evolve who you are as a person, and you'll have a life full of experiences and stuff to be able to pass on to the next generation. So going to dunk the head under. Can barely see the time now. A little bit of a later day because I took a siesta, and I am not ashamed of that at all. I was exhausted, so going to be going to the gym here momentarily, and we're going to go smack some backage. You don't need your back shots. Clients. Almost 8 o'clock, Saturday, March 23rd. Today is cut day 33. Almost said 23, like a shitter. Here a little bit later than I would like. Well, a lot bit later than I would like, and that I've been doing the past week and a half. I feel like I've been coming around that 2, 3 o'clock mark, which has been just straight money. But as you can see, it's a Saturday, and The gym is straight busting with people here because it's a fucking Saturday night, bro. Everyone wants to go to the gym on a Saturday night, right? No, of course not. So, I guess it doesn't really matter if I came at 2 o'clock or 8 o'clock on a Saturday. There's going to be max 4 people in the gym anyway. So, it's typically the standard run of the mill with that. So, we're starting off the workout. This is week 7 as well. So, starting off the workout with doing our, not mag grip. I'm doing this weird, you'll just have to see it. I don't even know how to explain it. So we're going to be actually using the D handles here. That's going to allow us to use the straps. And we're going to see if this is going to make any bit of a difference with being able to get more of a lat focused contraction on the cable rather than, I mean, isn't that what it's for anyway? Lat focused? What other focus would it be for? Team Blizzard focus? May seem like overkill to put straps on a D handle, but you know what? Isn't that what straps is for anyway? To be all particular about your training? I mean, don't be coming at me saying this is particular if you're, taking pre-workout at like fucking 9 o'clock at night. Because then I'm a roast your ass. So today was my first time grilling on the actual grill at home, not just firing up the stove and just cooking my shit on there. So, which is crazy to think. I've been home for almost, about 2 months now since I lived in Texas, which is, holy shit, 2 months already. So, first time using the grill, and of course was firing that shit up, right? Fucking Chef Buck RD in the cut, you already know how it be. And not only the smell of it is just fucking like intoxicating, it's incredible, but the food is just so much more juicy, flavorful, and everything. It's like, what have I been doing this whole time, man? I got a grill right out back, literally right next to where I do my cold plunge, right next to the pool. And I'm out here cooking on the stove and having to clean that shit all the time. All you gotta do is scrub that bitch down and you're done in fucking 30 seconds. Scrubbing that pan, the stainless steel pan is like, especially if you cook eggs, oh, bruh. That is the biggest pain in the fucking ass of all time. So, yeah, I must have been living under Patrick Starr's rock or something, but grilling is such a wonderful experience. I don't see one bad thing about doing it outside of having to buy one, but I already have one at home, so it's like there's no cons about doing it. I mean, maybe it's a little bit longer, but it's so much more worth it. The chicken was so juicy and flavorful and just robustness and fucking thick and man, what have I been doing? Seriously, how come my parents or no one was like, why are you cooking on the stove when you could just grill your chicken, grill your burgers, grill that shit? Because the food that I made today was just out of this world. Gordon Ramsay would be like, God damn, brother. Anyways, though, we got a full tummy. We're fully carved up and ready to crush this workout on the Saturday night, but because it's empty, why wouldn't it be empty on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday night? My theory continues to hold up. If it doesn't hold up, if you have a situation where your Friday, Saturday, Sunday night is straight bumping and it's people to people off the wall, send me a picture of that, reach out to me, let me know. But I'm pretty sure every gym across the country and the entire world, last 3 days of the week, nah. People are cutting corners those days, man. That's where you can get the high ground. That's where you can get the high ground and put them in a blender and freaking hit them with that 90 and 207 pump them with the green shotgun. The only thing that's overkill about me using straps is that I can use an MP5 and also the Car 98 at the same time and slide cancel on your nose. How about that overkill, buddy? Last set here. Have to get 12. If I don't get 12, and force myself to play fucking Roblox tonight. What the fuck? Buddy is diabolic. Oh, oh. Holy shit, I was that close from having to run up Roblox tonight. Damn. Hey, how are you doing? I'm your sweardo, Big Odo. Moving on over to the chest-supported machine rowage with the Kelstein shrugs. And a Kelstein, buddy. One thing about back, for me, is it's weird because I know I'm hitting this shit, obviously, because I'm doing a fucking back exercise, but, like, my body doesn't know. Like, I have a hard time actually feeling, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't know why that was the most non-simplified way of saying that, but this doesn't even feel like I'm even hitting it. Like, sometimes I feel like I have a decent pump right now, but the pump that I get for my back compared to every other muscle group is just so lame. It's so, like, fucking under average. It's a joke. I don't know why. Do I need to be doing more unilateral movement or slow? Because I feel like I slow it down. I feel like I do pretty good tempo reps, pretty good contraction at the top, pretty good stretch at the bottom, pretty good negative, 2 to 3 second negative most of the time. Trying to use straps to get my back evolved more, but man, is my back fucking stubborn of feeling it. It just doesn't like getting filled up. Doesn't like getting the feel. It's the G-spot. Because I'm totally okay with getting the G-spot. It's my back that's being stubborn about it. Damn back. So fucking stubborn, man. The Kelsid shrugs. Here we go. I think I need to lower those because I just can't get a good contraction on them when it's that fucking heavy. I'm picking 160 pounds. I'm picking up like a 17-year-old teenager on my fucking shoulders. Oh, all right, that's better. I think that's what I'll do moving forward. Heavy ass weight for the back. Drop it just a couple of pegs for the shruggage. That's what I'll do. Damn, after a set, I sound like a 51-year-old out of shape that's got fucking type 2 diabetes and atherosclerosis. Jesus, fuck my. More rows, more hose. Gonna place a huge emphasis on the negative, 1 to 2 seconds minimum, and just good quality reps. We don't need that cheating shit. Gotta lower the weight. Only got 8 there. I think this is one of the last shirts in the cutoff rotation. As you can see, it's like a tie-dye fucking skirt. I don't know why this shirt, like, look at it. It's like halfway down my quads. Who the fuck wearing this shirt, bro? I may move on to, rather than doing this chest supported one, the one that we were doing back in Texas where we're able to do the one arm at one time. I think it's just like the hammer strength plate loaded row or whatever. I may incorporate that one instead because my back is more stubborn than an old ass librarian. So I'm thinking more unilateral movement is a good thing for the back shots. Only about 9.5 there. Wouldn't really count that as a full 10th rep. Jeemus Creamus. And then that's Mater. So moving on over to the Kid and Smith machine, rather do lesses, or better known as the RDLs. Still trying to figure out the logic behind that, but we have faith in Lord and Savior, Jeff Nippard. So we moved on to these. I know it's against my, oh yeah, continue the back pump and all that, but last workout I did mention how I do like going from, if I do chest and then biceps or chest and then triceps and be able to give that target body part a little bit of a break, it deserves a little bit of a breather, which I really don't know how much of a breather this is going to get because every time I do this exercise, I feel like I'm going to snap my shit up. I'm living and residing in Snap City, which is, you got Snap City, you got the city of LA, and then you got Chaplain Grimaldis' hometown. There's a nice trifecta right there. The Buckstar Triangle right there. So we have the RDLage, we bumped up 10 pounds, so we're knocking out 165 here. We've already had a good workout so far. We're going to be increasing the weight on the cable rows. I'm not going to be increasing the weight on the chest supported machine rows. Did not get 10 reps on all of them. That shit was heavy as hell. Thinking of going on over to the hammer strength unilateral kinda one row for next time and see how we like those instead. So we'll bang these up for 2 sets, do some good form, implement a pause at the bottom, try not to snap my shit up, and then we'll move on to doing more isolation movement when doing the unilateral cable row on the machine. You know what doesn't make any sense to me? The placement of these Caden Smith machine racks. They expect me to be some slim, thick guy or something, some guy that pretends to do cardio and has a six pack to get by this thing. I mean, look how much I got to suck in my gut to be able to get by this. I mean, there's absolutely no room. There's no way in Fortnite am I be able to get by those plates to walk by here. I had to take all the plates off and stuff. Like I'm saying, they expect me to, do my cardio every day and hit abs. Like, what fucking bodybuilder does that? Come on. I'm joking. Okay, last back exercise of the night. Doing some one-arm lat pull-ins, the unilateral work that I promised we were going to do. And then we're going to move on to the armage parmage. Let me make sure you guys are in the actual frame. So yeah, like I was saying, we'll move on to the armage parmage after this. Bang out some bicepicals, and we'll wrap up the workout. Get this bitch down to my love handles. Golly, son. My articulation today has been diabolical. There's some days I got more brain fog than others, even though my diet remains relatively the same. I don't know if it's because I took a nap today or what, but I'm feeling mad slow upstairs today. Despite that, though, still getting a pump, still working out, still doing the right thing on a Saturday night. I ain't making excuses out here. Just stating a feeling. I need to continue to find ways to shorten down my workouts and make them more efficient. I think one way of doing that is going to be before I leave home to bang out my unilateral calf work there. Since I'm not using any weight, I can use the stairs in my house to do that shit. So rather than hogging up time here, doing that in between sets or doing it with my warm up or whatever and delaying more time, because even with me not going on my phone, me not texting anybody, any of that shit. With me filming and stuff, I find that my workouts are, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, minimum like 90 minutes, and I feel I could save probably 15 to 20 minutes by shortening down some things. I think actually for me, knowing when I finish my set, the time, and then just make sure I'm not fucking, going 5 minutes in between every set. Because sometimes I'm setting up the angle, sometimes I'm checking the auto, because sometimes my mic bugs out. And I think I'm stalling a little bit on that end. So I think I'm going to remove the unilateral calf raises from doing it at the gym. I'm still going to do it every day, just do it at home and record it that way. And then also use my trap phone, put on a timer. Doesn't mean I have to follow it religiously, just make me more time aware and respect time more than just fucking dilly-dally and, oh yeah, 5 minutes has gone by. I've been fidgeting with my camera and messing around with the audio, and oh shit, you already know it's already been an hour and a half and I'm 75% of my workout done. So there's always room for improvement, always ways that we can get better with a workout, whether that's actually the actual workout or the time management of it or nutrition or something around it. That's what's going to happen when you are in the gym more and you have more experience. It's just a game of guessing shit and trying to figure out what works best for you. Woo. Those stretch parcels are from the city. Feels great. I'm thinking maybe for my arm lag day, remove shoulders and put on back. Maybe a good idea. Maybe a good idea to reinforce some more engagement and activation and mind muscle connection by hitting it more often. So I may replace shoulder day with some more back shots. Who doesn't love more back shots though? I mean, fuck. Are you kidding me? I love back shots. Back shots are great. In the gym by myself, which is goated. And number two, knocking out some heavy dumbbell curls to some goated ass music. Are you kidding me? Could you ask for a better fucking Saturday night than this? Fuck Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live is here, bitch. Woo! Ah, shit. Woo! Let me tell you something, guys. Life is all about decisions and what you make of them. And those decisions is going to be changing the trajectory of your future self. Every action that you do is a vote for your future self. Let me tell you something. right next to this gym, right on the other side of this fucking wall where this glass is at that you're looking through, is a smoke shop. How many people are driving past this gym right now, Friday, Saturday night, every day of the week, actively choosing to ignore doing the thing that they should be doing, which is in the gym, and they may be doing it. They may be. But if you saw the characters that got out of the gym, they're completely fucking skin and bones. Most likely they're not in the gym, right? They go over there, they actively ignore it every single time. They have to make that decision. Every single time they turn to this plaza, they have to make that decision in their mind that they're going to go to the smoke shop, do a habit that they know is going to take them down a bad path in life that's going to stunt their fucking creativity, stunt their intelligence, stunt their genius, to essentially stay stagnant. Essentially stay stagnant. Some people, they accelerate life and they are just, they advance their thoughts and everything by getting high and stuff, and that's cool and all, right? But for most people, it makes them dumber. It makes them just be okay with being where they are in life. Why would you want to numb your fucking mind? It's the same thing with alcohol. Numbing your mind with alcohol, numbing all this, oh, I got to take the stress off. I got to take the whatever off. Go to the gym, put on some goated ass fucking music, lift some heavy ass weight, dude, and throw that shit around. Have a good ass time. I guarantee you're gonna get more endorphins by doing that, and you're gonna get a shit ton more of positive, beneficial fucking things that you're getting from going to the gym than smoking with some buddies or going out to drink. All that shit does is just gonna be taking you down a bad path in life, associating most of the time, associating you with individuals that you don't want to be around. And I think you know what happens to the rest. So I wanted to just give you some insight. Every single day, whoever goes to that smoke shop, they have to pass this gym, knowing that they should be going to the gym and all that, seeing us drive by, oh yeah, look at those people working out and stuff. Doesn't even faze them, doesn't even bother them. It's just crazy to me that the decisions people make on a daily basis that affects their future self, and they have no idea that they're even doing it. They're just on autopilot. Life is all about perspective, man. It's all about how you see it. It's all about how you envision things. You look at things in a positive way, an optimistic way, or more a pessimistic person. But just realize that every single day you have a decision to make. You have a decision if you want to come to the gym, work hard. Rent's fucking due every single day, man. Are you paying up rent? Or are you skipping rent? All you motherfuckers that are scared of doing preacher curls and going to the bottom and shit, but you'll do dumbbell curls like this, get the fuck out of here. It's the same thing, man. You're going down to the bottom. Stop doing that weird shit. All right, so back on the makeshift preacher curl machine on the cable seated row. I know that was a mouthful, a lot to digest there, but the SN2 backside attack, wasn't a big fan of that one. It just, I felt my lower back getting too much engaged, and then I had to worry about, I was focusing on the lower back and then also trying to curl. Fuck that shit. I'm just trying to curl, man. I'm just trying to use the biceps, trying to maximize the mind muscle connection that I got with that, and getting the pump there. I ain't messing with, being on my knees and worrying about that and, getting backside attack because, I'm not about that. Whew. Oh yeah, I miss those. Incredible. Love that movement. It's just another day in Bikini Bottom, Spoon Johnny. Let's keep pumping up these bicepicals. It didn't have to be there. Team drinking is very bad. But you know what's not very bad? Preacher curls. So fucking do them. You guys are up in my grill right now, so enjoy the front row seats of the show. I'm me banging out some preacher curls, doing a stretch partial set. So that's what we got next. Reverse pec deck, last exercise of the night for the rear deltage. I love it, straight from the city. We're gonna be doing the integrated partials. So I dropped the weight a ton because last time I had that shit way too heavy and I wasn't even getting into the rep range. So we are removing the ego from this exercise and we threw the ego down the garbage disposal and the ego is now gone. It's not here anymore. And yeah, we're gonna do this. Oh my goodness. Ooh, man, these are humbling as shit. Every week I feel like I get less strong on these. Get fucking weaker. Welcome, your newest Nike-sponsored athlete, my friend, Buckstar Gaming. Buckstar Gaming. How are you doing in your bag, man? So we are going over cut day 33 poll from March 23rd, kicking things off with our nutrition. So MyFitnessPal, we threw down a total of 2,513 calories, so 13 calories over. And macro-wise, we were sitting at 191 grams of protein, 84 grams of fat, and 264 grams of carbs. So we are on a fucking hot streak right now. We are rolling through that shit. Absolutely rolling through your mom's bowl, buddy. How you doing? So that was that. Moving on over to the diary for our workout. So kicking off things with the workout, we started off things with the D-handle cable rows, getting a huge stretch at the bottom of that, and then a continuation of the stretching technique with a 30-second stretch. And then we moved on to the chest-supported rows with the Kelso shrugs, which those guys continue to just fucking blast through the lats. And then we did the one-arm lat pull-ins. After that, we moved on to some heavy curls to grow the bicepicals. And then we did the not really understandable Caden Smith machine RDLs, so we're not going to mention much about those. And then to wrap up the biceps, we did the preacher curls, and then we finished off the workout with the reverse pec deck flies. So my thoughts of the workout, the analysis, and then finally the grade for the workout. So the D-handle cable rows, those guys are great, being able to get a huge stretch at the bottom on those, being able to emphasize the pronation of my lats and just reaching out as far as I can without snapping my shit. So those guys are awesome. The chest-supported rows, I like doing the chest-supported rows. Not a huge fan of the Kelso shrugs, but I can understand how it's going to aid and contribute into the TMNT look. And then we have the one-arm lat pull-ins. Those guys are cash money rubles. I love those. Those feel great on the lats, and if you have a hard time feeling lats, I would lead off with doing those as more of like a pre-exhausting, fatiguing exercise. And then heavy curls, love doing heavy curls. They instantly wake up my biceps, so I like doing those first because of their sleep. I'd rather do those, wake them up, and then the second exercise is going to be more potent of an exercise. And then we did the RDLs, the rather do lesses, which is my opinion on those. And then we did the preacher curl seated on the seated cable row machine, which those guys, I get a huge stretch on those. They feel amazing. The burn is incredible. And then you guys know my thoughts on the reverse pec deck flies, which I love those. So increase the weight on only 2 out of the 7. Yeah, 2 out of the 7 exercises, which isn't a lot, but we are also getting pretty deep into our cut. So I'll give that workout a solid B. Give it a solid B out of respect for it. I'd say it was a respectable workout. Nothing incredibly notable. There's nothing that was, eye-opening or anything fucking crazy or anything that would go viral on social media. It was just a pretty standard workout. And that's how a lot of the workouts are going to end up being for you guys. I mean, you're just going to have to have the delayed gratification with working out and being able to not always reap the rewards of your hard work and get positive reinforcement. You have to just do the daily boring shit that you know you need to do. And if you can have patience with that and have the delayed gratification, most people, they don't have the patience for it. They're so impatient that they're never going to be able to stick with something long enough. So by being able to get big and get shredded and get lean and stuff, it really demonstrates your ability to have patience with yourself. So that's everything I got for you guys. I will continue to be uploading these long-form contents day after day. So next upload will be cut day 34, which will be a push day. So appreciate you guys making it to the end of the video.